Yo, what is up, guys? Wanted to put this video out there before the new season started. Fingers crossed that the stuff that I cover in this isn't gonna get changed or get hit with some nerfs. But I'd be lying if I said it's not possible, right? So, the next season's coming out in a few days. Wanted to let you guys in on some of the fun that I've been having on Brew. It'd be a shame if I kept it all to myself. So first off, I will say this is not a video that's going to explain Shadowpan, Master Harmony, the basics of Brew, like none of that. That'll be in the next video. I'll probably post in the next few days before the season starts. Don't expect me to go deep diving into it all. So this video is going to be covering about some new secret tech. Shout out to Gangam, he gave me some of this stuff, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people out there that's going to be like, I already knew all that, like you don't need to cover this, but that's good for you. We're here to break it down all down anyways. So first off, the first thing is the buffs that you're gonna see on my screen. Let me start this video so you can see it.
Firework.
The weak aura that you see on my screen covers the
So we have not
flurry buff. So there's two weak auras I'm gonna point for you guys and explain. So there's a deck of 4 buffs. Whenever you proc your flurry, you will get one of these 4 buffs, and you'll see that you can actually game this a little bit before the key goes in. Right now I have Shadow and Mastery. There's also Dodge and Crit. The number below represents how much flurry hits until I proc a buff. So the max is 10. I'm not going to go too much into that, but plain and simple, Shadow's the one you want. Shadow does all the damage, makes your flurry actually do damage. Without Shadow, your flurry is not doing damage. Crit is just crit damage, not crit chance. Dodge actually gives you dodge and crit chance. Mastery is just more mastery, which is dodge and attack power. None of these buffs are bad. They're all going to give you in some way, shape, or form damage and in turn some tankiness. So yeah, that's the deck. What you're gonna see me do here is I put the fireworks down. I'm gonna start gaming it a little bit. What I'm gonna try to do is get this number from 9 down to 1. So I'm just gonna play
Shadow
out.
Mastery. We're going to.
I could probably speed this up a
Okay,
little bit.
we need a.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna vivify. You're gonna see me vivify. You can see my attacks down here. Vivify enough to get it prepped to proc the flurry. And I had 7, so it went from 9 down to 2. And then I'm even a little bit more stingy. I was like, I kind of want 1 here. So to get 1, I'm gonna spam vivify again.
Oh, we have
You'll
2.
see me here.
Okay, we need to do another proc.
So we're gonna spam vivify. We're gonna get this energy up to close to 240 to proc the flurry.
Honestly, Mastery Shadow's not bad though.
Yeah, like I said, Mastery Shadow's not bad. What you're actually Turbo Bis would be Shadow Crit. So you can go into the pull with Shadow Crit ready. But in this case, we have Shadow Mastery. It's fine. We're not gonna it would take way too long to game this to get Shadow Crit, guys. So excuse me. We got enough Vivifies here. We're at 203. What we actually want to do is proc it off of a lightning, so we only do 1 to get this down to 1. So you'll see me vivify one more time, maybe.
Be happy with 2? No. We do this easy. Watch. Ready? Bang.
So I do it right. You don't have to do all this. The good number that you can look for is 1 to 3. What this represents is that it's going to take you 1 to 3 flurry hits to get your buff. And let's say it's shadow, right? If it's 1, it's 1 non-shadowed and then 9 shadow buffed flurry strikes. So that's the min-max. It's a little bit of a damage gain. It's a little cheese. This is not the major thing that we're going to cover. Definitely nice to prep the shadow before you go into the first pull of a dungeon though. So that's a big one. Let's just play it out.
1.
So something you're going to see here is we don't have a lust. So we're going to play this out without lust, and you'll see the damage meter. You'll be able to compare, and then we'll skip ahead to when we do have lust and you'll see the difference. So let's skip to the beginning of the pull here.
First pull, fly.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna weapons about right now, and you'll see I immediately proc because of the tier set. I immediately proc and get into shadow. Now every single time I proc flurry is gonna be buffed with shadow. So here we go. We'll let it play a little bit. So what we're also aiming for, the biggest min max I think, is keeping up your what's this called, AAO. It's basically 10% agility for 5 seconds every time you proc your flurries. And so what you're trying to do is carry this over and extend it. So that's what you're going to see here when Gangnam is in my chat saying only extended 3 times. We didn't have lust here. And then you'll see in the next video the difference, right? So here we're in dodge, crit, and shadow. We have 3 buffs active. We're keeping up AAO. 10% agility. We didn't extend it. So the cool part is if you extend it, you keep 20% agility for 5 seconds. And you can extend this 6, 7, 8 times, especially in lust, for 40 seconds. 20% agility is quite a big difference, and you're going to see it here in this video.
I don't have energy, bro. Maybe I need more haste.
And I'm realizing I need more haste because we're not lusted.
I need more haste, bro.
And yeah, it's something's happening.
I dropped it, but like, I need more haste.
Yeah, like Game was saying, F in the chat, we lost it after 3 extends. What happened? And then everyone's gonna start realizing, hey, we don't have lust. No bloodlust. We're trolling. So
also, no, after weapons fall, you're gonna drop it, right? So
yeah, that's another thing. After your weapons fall, you're probably gonna drop it.
We did
anyways.
bloodlust.
But,
oh, that's why I don't have.
Yeah, we get the picture, right? So skip ahead. Something you're gonna see is when we're resetting, I have Shadow Mastery prepped again at 1. So that's pretty cool. I didn't mean to do that. It just kind of happened this way. So we're gonna skip ahead to when we get a lust in the group now. So here we go. What we're looking for here now is we're gonna prop Shadow hopefully first, not Mastery, and then we're gonna see this flurry with the AAO buff. Keep this up the entire pull, and then watch. Oh, also, no, I need to cover this. I put on a haste flask, even though everyone was telling me not to. Might be a cook, might not be a cook, I don't know. But it definitely helped me with this upkeep of the buff that I'm talking about here. That's 2. And that's 3. And that's 4. That's 5. And that's 6. 6 extensions. I'm doing, I don't know, it's a lot of damage. It's kind of busted, guys. But you just see Gangnam say, holy shit.
Yeah, the second weapon.
6 extends. The second your weapon's done, though, you're not keeping it up, because at that point your flurry is going to proc at 240, not 120. This can get changed very easily. If they actually properly made it 150 in your weapon, it might be a lot harder, but your goal is definitely to do this extension. Definitely have Shadow on pull. That's kind of the secret, the secret sauce here. Hopefully we don't catch a nerf by the end of the season. I really would like it to be a Brewmaster season. I'm having a ton of fun in this class. I think Blizzard's done a great job with the changes they've done to this class, where, you know, in previous seasons, I would say it felt like a Blood DK, yo-yoing your health bar up and down. You don't know when to use your Celestial Infusion or Expel Harm, and it just felt like a Blood DK. It didn't feel like the Brewmaster that feels stable and in control of your health, you know? But right now I'm enjoying it a lot. Yeah, that's kind of it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, you can like and follow. Definitely be putting out the Shadow Pan versus Master Harmony video in the next few days before the next season. And if you haven't already, you can join my Discord, and we cover all things tank and healer related. So I think that's all I have for this yap. Catch you guys later. Peace.